What is up, guys, and welcome to Ask Gringa. I'm Watch Gringa. We're here on Bob's Watches and about to answer all of your watch collecting questions to the best of my ability. My abilities are pretty low, so I would strap in here, folks. So it depends on what your budget is. There's a lot of unknown variables within this question. It's not Swiss, but my first ever mechanical watch was a German watch, the Nomos Tangente. Nomos has mechanical watches, in-house movements, versatile as you like, at incredibly reasonable price points. But there are so many unknowns here as well. It depends on your budget, your wrist size, your personal taste. Around the $1,000 or less price point, I would recommend an Oris or a Hamilton. The Oris Cronus is my current obsession, so funky and not the obvious choice. For something a bit more expensive, we're getting into Omega or Tudor territory, but that even opens up some vintage Rolex territory as well. You could get a vintage Air King or Oyster Perpetual for around the $5,000 mark. If you've got even more to spend, the obvious answer is the Cartier Santos. Cartier, please sponsor me. Watch Gringa. You called my bluff. I'll keep doing it for free. But it really depends on your budget and taste. Love, love, love. This is my GMT Master II of choice. If I had enough money right now, trust and believe, I would be adding this to my life. I love the warmth of the Ever Rose Gold. I think two-tone is back. This is my favorite of the GMT Master IIs. And if I make it big one day, I'm getting the full Ever Rose Gold. 126715 CHNR. One day. One day. Rolex Oyster Perpetual. The size options, the versatility of it, you're still getting a mechanical watch at like any size. Come on now. The OP covers a lot of ground. First of all, happy birthday. You absolutely deserve a new watch. And that's a pretty healthy budget you have to work with as well. I'm gonna give a few options because I don't know what you currently have in your collection or what your taste kind of level is. The first watch that comes to mind for me is an Omega Speedmaster. It doesn't get any more classic than a Speedy. Or maybe a Grand Seiko SPGA 211. This is probably actually the watch I would get if I was you. I love the spring drive movement. It's probably the only movement innovation that has made me excited since I joined the watch collecting hobby. Really class choice. Or for something a little bit more sporty, maybe Tudor. Tudor won 2021 for me. If I had 6K to play with, I'd probably be looking at the Tudor Black Bay Chrono. But happy birthday! And Sean Nagy, you have to let us know what watch you end up getting. You have to keep us in the loop. We want to know. Ooh, that's such an interesting question. So I just recently borrowed my friend's Tudor Black Bay 58, the 925 silver variation. And I must say, silver is unlike anything else. It almost looks matte, really subdued, such an interesting texture, but it tarnishes. And I think that's probably the biggest reason why silver hasn't been more a part of modern wristwatches. Silver was a really popular material with pocket watches and even the earliest wristwatches, but I think it's gonna remain in the past. Full-on gold watches are making a massive comeback, and I think the next decade is gonna be marked by higher demand for precious metal watches. Oh, babes, this is a tough one, and this really depends on taste and preference. I think the most popular watch fam choice, and what most people would say in the comments, would be the Explorer 36. And I love the Explorer, but my heart sways more Datejust. I know, I'm sorry. There's just a lot more options within the Datejust line. Do you want batons, Roman numerals, two-tone, all steel, Jubilee bracelet, Oyster bracelet? There's something for everyone here. All of the specs on these two watches are the same, so you get the same water resistance, you get the same power reserve, precision, but with the Datejust you get the date as well. It's definitely more dressy, especially if you're going for the fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet, so it depends on your personal style. Anyways, guys, we've had so many amazing questions come in. We still have a bunch more that I'm gonna answer in the next installment of Ask Gringa. If you have any questions you'd like answering in the next installment, do drop them down below in those comments. We want to hear from you, and if you think you have answers that are better than mine, which if we're being honest, you probably do, because I'm a dum-dum brain. Drop them in the comments down below. As always, do all those things to appease the algorithm gods. Give this video a like, comment, and subscribe to Bob's Watches if you're not already. Come on now. And until next time, bye guys.